Hey guys, this is Captain Joel Dickey. I'm here with the guys from Gink and Gasoline, and we're going to be tying some flies. And this next fly I'm going to tie is the Mighty Mantis. So let's get started. Okay guys, let's get started tying here. What I have here in the vise is a Gamakatsu SL11 size 4. And let's go ahead and put the base down for the eyes. Put the eyes in. Do some figure eights there, make sure that thing stays where it's supposed to. Make sure they're good and straight here. Alright, wrap all the way back to the bend of the hook. Flip it up like that. Get a nice hunk of extra select craft fur, sand color. Get you a pretty good pinch. Even though it might seem bulky, once you start pulling out some of the smaller fibers, it gets thin real quick. Just pluck out some of those fibers there. Make sure you get those good. Then you want to tie the hair on top of the hook. That's key on making sure that this fly rides right. What you're going to do is place it down here on the shank of the hook at the bend. Pinch this way. Give it a nice wrap there. Wrap it 3 or 4 times so it doesn't move. I also like to pick the extra and tie it up underneath it. That way it keeps it from rotating on the shank of the hook. You can go ahead and clip this. Alright, go ahead and lash that down. Take your Sharpie, tan, give it some bars. Okay, let's do this. Take it out of the vise. Sometimes you don't have to do that, depending on which vise you got. Just put it right back. Keep that under the vise now, so we can tie on top now. Alright, the type of legs that I use is called a shrimp tan, silly legs. I like to start out with 4. Split them, 2 on each side. Lash those in. Clip the ends. Alright, I'm going to take a few strands of crystal flash. You know, 4 or 5 strands. Don't get crazy with the crystal flash. I'm the sparser the better for this fly. Go ahead and lash those all the way down. Now we're going to use some dubbing. It's saltwater SLF dubbing. This is ginger. It's a nice kind of a shrimp tan. Now when you dub this fly, I like to dub it real loose. I don't like to really grind it down to the thread. Just kind of keep it loose. It's going to kind of give it a little bit of bulk. Give a little bit more, the fly a little bit more profile. Couple turns there. And I'm going to take some more legs here. Take a couple more legs. Tie these in. Now what I like to do is once I get them cinched down a little bit, kind of do a figure 8 here. Make sure you get them in. Make sure you get both of those in. Just like that. I really, truthfully like to have these legs pulled back and up when I lash them, when I secure them to the hook. That way they kind of stick up. Oops. Pull them back. Alright, I'm going to take another pinch of dubbing. Remember to loose. It doesn't have to be really, really tight. You can also, when you dub it, you can kind of make sure that those go to the direction that you want. Just kind of use the dubbing to cover up there. Pull that back. Take another pair of legs. Set in right at the base of the eyes. You're going to figure 8 those, make sure they go where they want them to. Get them placed on top of the hook. Another small pinch of dubbing. Alright, now we're going to tie in our weed guards. to use a 25-pound hard mono. That keeps them, if you use anything much less, they're not stiff enough and they get caught in the turtle grass. So I like to use 25-pound hard mono. Take the hard mono and pinch it, double it, just like that. Set it next to your eye. Take a couple of wraps and pull it back into the position you want it. Finish wrapping it down. And what I do is pull forward, take a few wraps behind, and then I wrap each side individually. That gives it a spread and it gives it a nice V. Alright, now we're going to whip finish this. And, well, it saves me from cutting it. Get that down there. And then a little bit of glue. Well, let's try it up. Now, when you clip your weed guards, what I like to do is I like to keep them about 1/4 inch above the hook, the point of the hook. Now what we're going to do, give this fly a little added extra bulk. Just take your rod pin and kind of pick at it. This is why you wrap it loose in the beginning. This kind of gives it's going to give it a little bit more bulk. Alright guys, and that's how to tie the Mighty Mantis. Tell you what guys, this is one of my go-to flies. I catch a ton of bonefish on this. It works great, especially in shallow water. Hope this helps you guys. Thanks for tuning in to Gink and Gasoline.